I've never been one to be all neat freakish about my hands. I enjoy getting my hands dirty, which is why I enjoy working with cars. According to my car manual, the oil in my car needs to be changed every 3,000 miles. But I know from friends of mine that you can put this off until your car has 4,000 or 5,000 miles on it, and then change the oil. I remember the first time I ever changed the oil in my car. I was excited about it. I popped the hood up, but I couldn't find the oil right away. I had to look for it. The oil filter was actually located in the back right-hand corner of it was a cylinder-like tube. The oil filter cylinder unscrews and comes apart. I struggled to unscrew it, but it wasn't coming off. I could just imagine this thing breaking, and I didn't want that to happen. So I went to my next door neighbor. Luckily, he's pretty knowledgeable about mechanics, and I asked him how to undo the oil filter. He told me that there's a special tool that you need. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what the tool was called, but it had a handle, and the top was a metal loop that went all the way around in a circle. He said that you slide this tool around the oil filter, give it a downward twist, and it would come apart. He also let me borrow this tool because I didn't have it. So I went back to my car with this tool, and sure enough, when I slipped it onto the oil fill twist, it came apart, and oil started leaking out. That's when I remembered that I forgot to put a pan under my car, so I quickly re-screwed on the oil filter, ran to get a pan, and brought it back. Then I was ready to try again. Before I had begun to change the oil in my car, I made sure I had a new oil filter ready. When you do go to change the oil in your car, you should have a new oil filter before you begin. And it's important to know that when you go to the store, there are different kinds of oil filters that are available, and they all depend on the make and model of your car. So I made sure I had the filter that matched my car model, and I was ready to go. The next step was to drain the oil out of my car, and I could do this now. I wasn't worried about dripping because I had the pan placed under the car to catch all of the oil. Underneath the engine, to do this, you have to go to a pipe located underneath the engine of your car and unscrew a screw that you will find there. This is where the oil drains out, and you can let it run into the pan until there's no oil left in your car.